it's Bastian time! Hey guys, this is Nintendo News, I'm your host Bastian, and let's get to that first story. So first of all, we've got possibly a leak from Nintendo of Europe, and on their site they went ahead and posted some virtual console listings for the 3DS and show some box art from some Game Boy Advance games. Now, up to this point, it has not been possible to purchase Game Boy Advance titles through the Virtual Console for the 3DS in Europe or elsewhere for that matter, so this is a shocker. It may be that this is just a complete accident on their part, or it may be that they've accidentally leaked the fact that yes, you'll be able to purchase some old Game Boy Advance games for your 3DS, so that would be awesome. I'd really like to play some Minish Cap on my 3DS. Our next story is about the fact that, as we know, Nintendo is now pushing all first-party titles to be digitally downloaded as well as physical copies. They're providing both options. But what happens if you have purchased a physical copy and then gave it to a friend or something, and then you purchase a digital copy? What about your save file? Well, unfortunately, as you may already know, it isn't possible to use the same save file for those two different types, physical and digital. But they're going to be releasing a new app, they say, specifically in Japan, but of course it will be available elsewhere, and it will come in the springtime. That's quite a wait, but this app will transfer your physical save file into a digital save file. So that's awesome that they've solved that problem and are providing a solution. It's a little unfortunate that it's later rather than sooner, but at least it's in the works. Next up is a pretty amusing piece of information from Did You Know Gaming. They sort of do facts about video games that you may not know, and this particular one is that apparently there are some officials in Spain's version of the FBI. I don't really know what it's called, but they have some Pokemon fans in there, and they've codenamed one of their operations as Operation Pokemon. And the reason being is because of Pokemon's famous phrase, "Gotta catch 'em all," and the idea is that there's apparently been a lot of fraud going on with the politicians in Spain, and so they've set up this operation to catch them all. So it's pretty amusing that they've named Operation after Pokemon. I wonder what sort of operation they'd name after the Mario series. And then our final story comes from Cracked. That's, of course, a very humorous website that pokes fun at basically everything under the sun, and usually with visual aids, some images or videos. And in this instance, they've sort of doctored up a lot of images to sort of represent what if video game characters had free will? Because, you know, oftentimes video game characters are really sort of constrained by what they can and can't do based on mechanics in the game. And so we see everything from the very first Mario game, Princess Peach just kicking Bowser straight in his Bowsers, to Link encountering Old Man from the original Legend of Zelda, and Old Man saying, "What the heck, you're just a kid, never mind, I'll go do this myself, you just wait here." And then of course we've got this, which is exactly what I would do. I mean, this is from Yoshi's Island. You might be familiar with that game, you might not, but in that game, you play as Yoshi, and then you're constantly carrying around Baby Mario on your back, and if any of the enemies cause Baby Mario to become dismounted from your back, then he cries, and it's possibly the most annoying sound in a video game. Yes, more annoying than the beep 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 when you only have a heart left in Zelda. It's really annoying. In fact, when I played Yoshi Island, I got so annoyed by it that I turned sound completely off, so I didn't have to be bugged by it. But Yoshi in this animated GIF has the right idea. Why not just beat Mario? So that's it for this episode. Stay tuned in a few days for a video that I'm sure a lot of you have been waiting for. Or maybe it's come to the point where none of you even remember that this video series existed, but if you haven't, maybe this will reintroduce you or introduce you to the first time to games like Zelda. So hopefully I stay true to my word and you'll see that in a few days. Bye.